What's going on, guys? Cameron back again from Attack on Anime, here to bring you Fairy Tail Chapter 506 review. Not really much happened. There's just one major question I really have. It's like, they say that Natsu was like slowly losing control, but they keep kind of contradicting themselves with that because obviously he still remembers who his friends are, because when Erza stepped in the middle of them, he obviously quickly realized who she was and stopped this ferocious attack that he was having on Gray. So I'm just like, is he still in control or is he not? Like, how much of Natsu is still left in there? Because as we see when he first fought Demaria, he obviously lost control, but then quickly regained it once he saw that Lucy was unconscious. And now that he sees Erza there, he kind of seems like he's coming back to his senses. But I'm like, you're supposed to have this innate nature in you. Like, you should have blown past them already. And I just find it amazing. And this is why Erza is my favorite female in all of Fairy Tail. She literally stepped in the way of them and barehanded just stopped them cold in their tracks. So this fight between Natsu and Gray is kind of getting confusing. Like, I don't even know if it's still going to continue now, because now they're going to know Makarov is dead. Are they still going to want to fight each other? Is this going to be what like makes them team up and want to go take out Zeref together? I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Like, I'm pretty sure hearing Makarov being dead is definitely going to hit Natsu, because obviously, like I said, he still remembers his friends, and Makarov is like pretty much almost like a father to him, like a grandfather figure. So seeing that is just like, man, I know this is probably going to end up stopping the fight. I usually thought that Juvia or Lucy would step in and kind of stop the fight, sort of in a similar way that Erza did, but not actually jumping in the middle of the fight. I mean, it's just by this point, I don't really know how much of Natsu is left in there. And we get some really cool moments with Mavis finding out that she was the one who named Makarov and she was there at his birth. It was just a really cool scene to see, because just seeing Mavis at any time is really cool, because Mavis is just an excellent character for Fairy Tail. And seeing Laxus for the first time in a few chapters, he just walks up and kind of like puts his hand on her shoulder, and I'm like, Laxus, like, how was he walking? Because last we checked, his organs were melted. Like, he's standing up straight. Like, Laxus is one of the toughest dragon slayers to ever exist. If he can still survive and walk after this, if he fights again in this war at all, they better have a real good explanation for why he's fighting. Because like I said, he has no organs left. Like, the last time we saw the inside of his body, his organs were melting away. So I don't understand how he's even still conscious right now. Like, the last fight we saw with Prek was like the last time we saw Laxus. So just a lot going on and a lot being set up. 70 to 80% of the Spriggan's army is just gone now. Like, it just got wiped out. So now we're going to start seeing these Spriggan face-offs come off more, instead of them just fighting through this army. And now that most of this army is gone, one, Gildarts should be able to take out the 20 to 30% of them that is left. And then they should just go straight to this Spriggan fight. So I'm really hoping that we're going to get these Spriggan matchups next. And the main one I want to see is Gildarts versus August, because that's the only person, like I've been saying this whole time, who I feel can really take on August at his full power. And I'm just gonna keep saying it every week, just like with the Gildarts thing. Where is Acnologia at? Like, now that the Spriggan's forces have like dwindled and been reduced to damn near nothing, Acnologia should be showing up at any minute, because regardless of why he's taking his time, I think by this point, maybe he's in fear of END. He doesn't want to like face off against END because he doesn't know how much power END really has. But it would make more sense for him to come in now before Natsu goes through this full transformation into END, which I don't even know if it's going to happen anymore, because like I said, he looks Erza in the face and says Erza's name just like he said Gray's name, and I'm just like, it's just kind of confusing by this point. I really hope Hero in the next few chapters will like start to like flesh more of that END out and explain what's going on inside of Natsu's mind besides just this like rampage and anger. And the most surprising part of this chapter was just how well Gray was doing against Natsu. Like, he was going blow for blow with him. Obviously, Natsu had more power on his side, but Gray was making some smart choices to avoid certain strikes and distract him with certain ice moves. So I really like seeing that level of strategy coming from Gray, because he knows he's outmatched and he has to like give it his all in order to stand up against Natsu. But like always, guys, let me know your favorite part of the chapter, your thoughts, predictions, and until next time, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.